Hello there.
Hello there.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you. You are
Oh,
quite audible.
good. So my name is David, and you?
I'm Sudarshan Subedi. You can call me Subedi.
Subadi. Subadi?
Subedi, yes.
Okay, Subidi. And where are you from?
Oh, I'm calling you from Nepal, a city of
Oh,
country of Himalayas.
oh, in the Himalayas. Yes, I know where you are.
That's great.
Okay, Subidi. Well, I'm from the USA, but I'm talking to you from Dubai.
Oh, so what is the reason of visiting or going to Dubai?
Well, I've been working here as an English teacher for the government school system. So I've been here for 4 years.
Oh, it's great to hear that. Oh, I'm quite preparing. I'm preparing for IELTS exam, and then
Uh-huh.
I just want to make my speaking English as well as other part, like best on the each and every part. So I just want to talk with you.
Sure. Have you taken the IELTS before?
No, this will be my first time. I'll be taking or I'll be sitting for IELTS exam.
Okay. Well, let me share with you a link that I use with all my students who are working towards the IELTS exam. Okay.
Yes.
And this link will help you get get your topics and ideas organized. So you can click on the link and go ahead and open it.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Oh yes.
So what do you see when you open it?
Yes, like there are vocabulary and idioms, and then there are different topics. I can see that.
Good. Yeah, so this link will give you many different topics with lots of support. And that's the idea. Each topic has vocabulary, each topic has different questions. And if you scroll down, you'll see they even give you sample answers. Okay?
Yes, I got it. Thank you for
All
sharing.
right. Good. So let's take a look at this. Are you working right now, Sabiti, or are you a student?
No, I just graduated from my university, and I'm not currently working. As I'm preparing, as I was preparing for IELTS exam, so I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's scroll down the link to the topic of education. Then we can begin there.
About the education.
Yeah, let's go to the topic of education. It's the third topic.
Okay. It is a part one or part two or part three?
Well, first of all, we're going to start with the vocabulary. Okay, so let's look at the vocabulary first, Sabiti.
Yes, okay, sure.
Right. So look at the English expressions there. Are there some English phrases you don't know, or are those all new to you?
Some of them are well known to me, but I can see some of the words that are really new for me.
Okay, so which ones are new?
The new one, set off means start of trip. Okay.
No. You are in the topic of vacations. You're in vacations. That's not the right topic. You want to go down to education.
Oh, I need to scroll more.
Yes, you need to scroll down to education.
Okay, sure. Okay, education.
All right. Are you at education now?
Yes.
All right. So look at the vocabulary first. Are there some
Yes.
new phrases there?
The new phrase is hit the books. This one is idiom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we say it's time to hit the books when you study hard.
Oh, yes. Great. Okay, other ones are quite familiar to me. As I
Okay,
Yes.
that's great. So let's go ahead and go down to a one question. And the part one question is just an introduction. And you really don't need to speak more than, say, 4 sentences in your answer, okay?
Okay.
So the question is, Sabiti, what did you study when you went to university?
Oh, I did my major on geomatics engineering, and it includes different parts of surveying related to the different different structure of the earth.
Okay, all right. So that's a good start. Part one is very easy.
Yes.
And
So for the part one, for the part one, you need to speak for. I mean, like you need to speak 3 or 4 sentences, or what is the
yes, yes.
criteria? Three
So
or
for
four
part one,
sentences.
yes, it's very basic. It's just an introduction. And it just basically is just a warm up, but it's no more than 3 or 4 sentences.
Okay, sure.
It's really quite easy. Let's move to a part two.
Okay, sure.
All right. So in a part two question, I'm going to ask you the question, and then you need to include some specific things in it that I'll ask you. Okay.
Okay.
So the question is, describe a teacher who's had a positive influence on you. Now, in your answer, you need to tell me what was the subject, how long were they,
Okay.
how long were they your teacher,
Yes.
what were the positive characteristics
Yeah.
this teacher had,
Yes.
and why do you remember this person so well?
Yes. Okay. Sure.
So you want to organize your thoughts, and when you're ready, you let me know. Now, for the criteria here, you get 1 minute of preparation. All right.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Let's begin.
Yes. Okay, so I used to have had a teacher, an English teacher named Dilbad Rishi when I was at the primary school at the school time, and then my teachers Dilbad Rishi used to teach me English subject on my specific class 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I studied with him for about 3 years, and I learned many things from him.
Mhm.
Okay, the most thing and the most important thing that he taught me is to work on the grammar skill so that my language can be good and my writing can be better in decent way.
Mhm.
Um, and then what is really inspiring from him is that he is really motivating all the time, and he also helped me in improving my errors and faults while I'm speaking or while I'm communicating with him. As well, on the other hand, he had a great personality, and then I was really impressed by his personality, and I wanted to copy him at that period of time. Uh, and the main reason that I really like him is about never giving up attitude from him, because I used to struggle hard in my English speaking language, and then he used to come to me and motivate me, and then trying to develop my attitude and confidence in speaking English. So that is the one thing that I keep remembering about him. Thank you.
Okay. Um, all right. You're off to a really good start with your part two question. You answered all those bullets just fine. And you're using a nice selection of vocabulary, Sabiti. Um,
Yes.
your vocabulary looks really good from what I'm hearing so far. That's going to be uh, your strong suit, and you're using a good collection. You're using some good complex phrases in your sentences. So your sentences are complete and compound. Um, and I'm seeing a good usage of that. And I think this is um, when you're putting your ideas together, you've had a chance to do this before. So you're starting off in a good direction.
Thank you, Jesus. So, like, I struggle mostly on organizing the ideas. Like I jump into one topic. I mean, like one topic to another topic, and then I come back from that topic to the beginning. So, organizing idea is really a problem for me. So, would you like to suggest some of the ideas that I need to work on for organizing?
Yes. So one of the things I like to do is when you're going from one area to another area in your description, you start off with um, okay. You start off with first of all, and this is a structure, an organization structure.
Yes. Yes, I got it. Got it. These are the transition what I had also copied that on my notebook so that I can remember or I can
Right.
use that in my speaking as well as on the writing section.
Yeah,
So thank you.
you can use this in your writing as well as speaking, but it's a way to organize your sequence of how you're going to share your ideas, okay?
Yes. Exactly.
So I would recommend this when you're going through your ideas or organizing your reasons and examples, right?
You're right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So you're doing really strong on a part 2. We should move to a part 3 and look at a part 3 question, okay?
Yes.
All right. So in a part 3, Sabiti, they're going to
Yes.
ask you an opinion or your position on something.
Okay.
And when they do that, answer is going to be different. It's going to be a different kind of answer. And it's going to include 3 things, okay?
Okay.
First of all, you're going to start off with an opening statement, I think or I believe.
Yes.
And then in the second part, you need to have some reasons or examples of that opening statement, right?
Yes. Right.
And the last part is you need to have a conclusion. All in all, last of all,
In conclusion, to
in
conclude, yes.
conclusion, in
Got
a nutshell, you want to wrap up those ideas, wrap up your point of view, correct?
correct. Okay.
So you just need to remember those 3 areas in a part 3, and I think you'll do okay. All right?
All right. Okay.
Okay, here we go. So for a part, do you think a university degree should be free for everyone or not?
Okay. Oh, I need to answer it individually. Am I correct?
Yeah, so the question is, do you think a university degree
Yes.
should be free or not? You want to take a position one way or the other, right?
Yeah, I believe the university education degree must be free for everyone, as education has been a most important part of our life. And then moreover, the government should have a facility, should give some facilities to the uh, countrymen or the citizen of that country, so that the country can prosper and then develop in education sector, and technology can be developed thereby. So I think the by giving free education to the people or the citizen in the country, from the university, and they will gain lots of ideas, and they can apply that education in the work, and especially for the poor student, it is quite necessary for them to get free education, as they cannot afford more money which is applied in university. Thank you.
Okay. So for your first part 3, I think you're getting the basic idea. You know, you got your opening statement, you gave me a couple reasons, and then you gave me a conclusion. So the good step. However, when you do a part 3, they're going to expect you to talk for at least 2 minutes or more. Okay. So how do we talk more? Right? We want to have a comprehensive answer. So that means, Sabiti, you're going to need to come up with more reasons or more examples of your opening statement.
Yeah, so I need to share or explain more ideas,
Yeah,
and how can I prove the statement?
that's right. So let's go back and revisit this question. What would be another reason why education should be free?
Another reason for that a university degree should be free is that another reason can be for the poor student, they cannot afford that.
Okay, we mentioned that. You mentioned that one already. That was okay.
Yes.
Can you think of another reason?
Why university education is free, should be free? Okay. I cannot think of any more ideas.
Okay, let me help.
But
let me help you then. So what we're going to do is we're going to brainstorm a little bit here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
So another reason why university degrees should be free is that when people finish their degree program, they can enter a job market, and it raises everybody's standard of living. It raises everybody's standard of living in the family, right?
Yeah. Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah.
That's another clear reason how education, or another good reason why education should be free. Can you think of another one?
Yeah. There will be competence. There will be the competition between the qualified, and then that can grow the society. Like they can grow the country.
That's right. There's going to be a larger populace, or society's level of sophistication is going to be higher. That's another reason, right? It's going to be
right.
The whole society, not just the ones who can afford it.
Yes.
So, Sabiri, those are just some examples of doing a little bit of brainstorming. Yeah. And sometimes that's what we need to do, is just brainstorm some ideas, so that when we come back to these topics, we can speak a little bit more about them, right?
Right. Correct.
Okay. You don't have to worry about having to know all the ideas up front, but that's why IELTS has so many topics, so that you can practice the topics and become familiar with those ideas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
All
okay.
Right. So, shall we try another part 3 question?
Yes. Okay. Let's go for it.
Great. So the question is, why is it that some people dislike learning? Why do they dislike learning?
Oh, I believe some people dislike learning because of the fact that it is sometimes boring. Because like when you are going to learn something, you need to give much time, you need to have much effort on that, and then some people have less, they are less patient, like they are impatient, and then because of their passions, they cannot continue their learning process. And another thing that I want to highlight why they doesn't like learning is that sometimes it becomes like uh, they cannot get what they are learning, or if they are learning something like coding, let's say example coding, so they cannot get through it, and they will come up with different errors and bugs regarding that, and due to that they get frustrated, and they quit their learning process. um, uh, but in conclusion, I think that learning is always mutual, and it is always time taking, and we need to be impatient, and we need to be hungry for learning in each and every part of our life. Thank you.
Okay. You did much better that time.
Yes, thank you.
You had a good opening statement, and this time you provided 2 clear reasons of why people dislike learning. That was really good. And then you had a nice conclusion. You wrapped up your point. So you spoke a little longer this time, and you're moving in the right direction. Let's see if we can think of a couple more reasons of why people dislike learning. Can you think of another one that comes to mind?
Yeah, they dislike learning. Okay. You in learning, you need to brainstorm, or you need to have a greater focus. Because some people has less focus, and they have problem with less focusing on the particular ideas. And then you need to be more creative also, and that can be the another reason, I
Sure.
think.
Good. Those are some good reasons. You're starting to get the idea. Another reason why people dislike learning is they might have had a really bad experience with a teacher, and they just think that all teachers are the same, right?
Yes, that can be the misconception. Yes.
Good word, misconception. You're right. Well, okay,
Yeah.
so I think we've got a good collection of reasons there for that particular question.
Yeah, exactly.
Sabidi, how much time did you want to dedicate to IELTS today? I see you've got a lot of time on your clock.
Okay. Okay, sure. My charge is also getting down. I think we will practice tomorrow also. I'll work on that on my own, and then in front of my mirror too, and then with my student also, and I'll try to connect with you tomorrow.
I was going to share one more strategy with you that might help you. Okay.
Okay, sure. It will be very nice of you to share me the ideas.
One of the
ways.
things I like to do is, if you're having a little bit of trouble organizing or brainstorming, is you can always make what's called a mind map. Yeah.
Okay,
and the
then
idea is you put the main idea here in the middle, right?
Right. Okay.
Education, right? And then you just make a map. You draw circles around it.
Oh, yeah, got it. The main idea, and then the supporting idea, and the example. Yeah, that is the, the format.
And that way, when you look at it, you can help organize your thinking. All you have to do is just look at it, and it comes to mind. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And it will be like easy for you. Okay, I got it. Thank you very much, teacher.
Okay.
It was so nice talking with you, and I love to speak with you very often.
Okay,
Thank you very
can make
much.
a reservation with me, and I'll be glad to help you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.